Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today, and today we're going to be previewing the Houston Rockets' second half of their season alongside making predictions for the second half of the year as the Rockets will come back from the All-Star break tonight, resuming play against the Minnesota Timberwolves, playing Minnesota at home where the Rockets will be playing at 8:30 on ESPN. So, great way for the Rockets to resume play, playing national television. Fred VanVleet is a game-time decision to return tonight, but great news, Jabari Smith Jr. is coming back for the Rockets, and the Rockets will have him back tonight, so that is some really good news for this Rockets team. So, but 27 games left for this Rockets team, 34-21 right now. Post-All-Star break, got 27 games left, and the Rockets are top 10 in easiest schedules in the league the rest of the way. So I think the Rockets, who right now are sitting at the 4 seed in the Western Conference, could have a good solid chance to jump to potentially the 3 or 2 seed. And I'm going to go over the schedule and make my predictions. So obviously we know they play Minnesota tonight. Then tomorrow they play Utah for the first time this season. Still have not played Utah the entire season, and the Rockets still have like 2 or 3 more matchups against Utah after the game on Saturday night against them. Then on Tuesday they play the Bucks. So that will be a very interesting game against Milwaukee. Milwaukee doesn't have Bobby Portis. Then another back-to-back for this Rockets team. That hurts. But another back-to-back at home against the Spurs on Wednesday. 8:30 tip-off against the San Antonio Spurs. Wemby-less Spurs. Then the Rockets do have some time off, which is good, and face the Kings at home. Then on March 3rd, they face the Thunder in OKC. That will be a tough matchup. Another tough matchup will be March 4th back-to-back in Indiana, where the Rockets have not won in Indiana in a while. Then Thursday, March 6th, the Rockets will have an easier set of matchups. 2 games in a row against the Pelicans. March 6th against the Pelicans in New Orleans, then March 8th against the Pelicans in Houston. Then March 10th will be the Orlando Magic and in Houston. Then March 12th will be the Rockets at home again against the Suns. Then the Rockets will be hosting AD, Kyrie, and the Mavericks on March 14th at home. Then some easier matchups come for the Rockets when they host the Bulls on March 15th in Houston. Then March 17th, host Philadelphia, then go to Orlando on the 19th, go to Miami on the 21st as a Florida trip. Then on the 23rd, they're home against Denver. The 25th, they're home against Atlanta. March 27th, they are in Utah, so that should be an easy win. And then on the 30th, they're in Phoenix. 31st against the Lakers, first matchup against Luka and LeBron in Rockets history. And so that will be a tough matchup, most likely, if they're playing, and that could be a potential playoff preview, as the Rockets are the 4 seed right now and the Lakers are the 5 seed. And the last game of the season should be a very winnable game against Utah Jazz on April 2nd at home. So I think there's some really easy winnable games for this Houston Rockets team as the stretch ends. And if I'm gonna have to predict a record for the Rockets down the stretch, I think the Rockets reach around 16 to 18 wins in the final 27 games. I think that the ceiling has to be the Rockets going 18-9 in their final 27 games. That's very possible, and then you would finish with a 52-30 record. That would be nice, and I think there's a really solid chance you end up the 3rd or 2nd seed, most likely the 3rd seed, if you go 52-30. But I think more likely is probably 16-11 or 17-10. And if you do that, you're either at 50 or 51 wins on the season. I think that's the most likely outcome for this Houston Rockets team. And I think we'll see them in the final 27 games of basketball, see them play way better basketball in the upcoming 6 weeks. I believe it is. Yeah, about 5-6 weeks left in the season. I think we're going to see them play way better basketball in the final 27 games now that they're getting more healthy, getting Jabari Smith Jr. back. I don't know if they're going to get Fred VanVleet back tonight, but if they don't get him back tonight, I think they're going to get him back either tomorrow or beginning of next week. And so getting Fred and Jabari back very soon, Jabari tonight, maybe Fred tonight, if not in the next couple games, Fred will be back. That makes this Rockets team a lot better. And you've seen, I think the Rockets miss Jabari Smith Jr., and I think they'll be glad he's back. But not as much as the Rockets. This team has missed Fred VanVleet in his absence, and I think getting him back will be great for this team. 4-7 the Rockets are without Fred VanVleet. But let me know your thoughts on the Rockets post All-Star break schedule and how good do you think they'll do in the next 27 games as the season resumes tonight for the Rockets on Friday. Today's the 21st, I think. Yeah, today's the 21st, I believe. So, let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and peace out. Go Rockets.